Creepy weirdo Randy Davis. 417 or yeah, 2022 at 15:22. You'll see him come out. And what he does is he runs out the door and he grabs his hose pipe. Now it rained for an hour and 20 minutes today. He grabs a hose pipe, has an excuse to be out here, and starts watering things. And there was just a rain. So just kind of strange. So he comes running out 21 seconds. Today, earlier when I left for church, he came out 20 seconds before I left. So here he is, 21 seconds before I leave. There he is. He's standing over here in the yard watering things. And at the same time, down at 4516, Jen Bonoyer Bradbury, she comes walking out and simultaneously walks to her, I guess, mailbox while I'm walking in my car. That's the kind of stuff that Gilman used to do. So she's involved in it somehow. Speculation, I know, but still, it's happening all the time with her too. So she's gotten herself involved in it. She's a very weird person, very strange. Yesterday when I left to go to a Passover Seder at a church at 6 o'clock, her and her daughter, and who's about 15, and another girl, I think is her niece, were walking in from the car. So simultaneously walking, lockstep in sync with me. And as I get to go to get in my car, her daughter, I'm pretty sure, yells up at me, "Get it, monkey." Get that, no, it was "Get that monkey." I mean, Jen is a lesbian, so I'm sure this girl has been groomed to be very sexual in nature about everything. So for her to say something like that is just insane. But that's what these people around here do. Just they're Jen acts like she's mentally ill. She really does. And her daughter is probably disturbed from it, from Jen. So she's very strange. She did have one side of her head shaved, and now she's got like a crew cut, a man's haircut. She's just, and she just acts so weird. Very weird. The man next door that just moved in, him and his wife, they're elderly. They're older than me. I'm 64. He's probably 75, something like that. And he said that Jen came running up to his door couple of nights ago with a baseball bat, saying that there was a gray car out there in the road in front of her house that was throwing rocks at his house. Well, there's a gray car that comes down there all the time. And one of them acted out in front of me. All three of the girls were out in the street, just, and she just like was flipping a bird at the camera and then looked straight at me as I was getting in my car. Just being weird. Just weird. She's probably doing some kind of TikTok or video for Facebook or something. And she bent over like she's going to twerk and then stood up real slow and flipped a bird into the camera and then stared straight at me like, "What you going to do about it?" And she was standing right in front of my new neighbor's driveway. And here's the thing about it. Jen probably saw her. I mean, this is speculation, but I would more so believe this. Jen probably saw that those kids were out there throwing rocks at his house, and she ran up there with a baseball bat to cover herself. It's called CYA. And, because who does that? I mean, seriously. A car is out in front of your driveway that's been in your driveway and comes through your driveway all the time, and you're going to run up there and tell this old man that these kids were throwing rocks at your house and I'd come at them with a baseball bat. Yeah, sure. Sure. You act really weird, Jen. You're very strange, and so, no, I wouldn't believe a word that you said. It would go in one ear and out the other because you seem like you're a little psychotic, like you would just make it up as you go along. Like the rest of my neighbors in this neighborhood. Mostly on drugs, mostly drinking, doing dope. And I don't even think she's working, so she's probably drawing a check of some kind. And yeah. So there you go.